Hey folks, today is 5 Minute Reset with Marjorie, and we are going to work on hips, legs, lower back, all of that with a quickness. But this time we're going to be standing up. So, standing up with your chair, we're going to swing it out a little bit. So, holding on to your chair, you're just going to swing it from side to side. Loosen up the hips. Try not to let the supporting leg hip rotate inward. Keep it rotated out. Two more. And then let's go to the other side. Oh, some just popped. Yeah. And again, keep this hip rotated out. A couple more. I'm not even counting. Yeah. And then we're going to take it to the back, front and back. So front and back, front and back. Keeping that core engaged. Lift the sternum up. Don't want to lean forward with it. Want to keep it nice and straight. And then the other leg. Tight core, rib cage retracted, shoulders pressed down. Couple more here. And then let's loosen up the hips. I think we've done this one before. It is one of my favorites. Just going to rotate the hips around. This is good for the hips, the lower back. You can take, ooh, I don't know if you heard that. Yeah, that was, yeah, stuff popping. But when you get to be my age, a lot of stuff pops. Oh, and let's take it in the other direction. Getting wider and wider if you like. Drop it low if you like. Yeah, I still got a couple of things popping. Ah. And then you're going to come back to the chair. Feet are parallel. I'll turn this way. You can hold on with two hands or one. And you're going to bend the knees, stretching out the Achilles. Figure, why not? Let's throw some Achilles tendons in there. Roll up to the balls of the feet. Straighten up and lower down. Keeping the glutes tight. Again, core engaged. Bend. Roll up. Straighten and lower down. Two more times. Bend. Roll up. Straighten. Lower down. Last one. Bend. Roll up. Straighten. Lower down. Now we're going to reverse it. So you're going to roll up to the balls of the feet. Bend the knees while you're still on the balls of the feet. And then lower the heels down. And straighten. Roll up. And bend. Drop the heels. And straighten. Roll up. And bend. Drop the heels and straighten. Last one, roll up and bend, drop the heels and straighten. And then let's rotate those ankles. Clockwise a few times. And then counterclockwise a few times. And I promise it's okay if you started off counterclockwise and went clockwise. We're going in both directions anyway. And other foot. Still keeping the core engaged. Yeah, you're like, darn. Again, reverse. Yes, always. Few more here. Yes, I'm popping again and lower down. Ah, and then we're just gonna take the hips around with the knees bent. I know it's not cute, but it works. And then you're gonna walk away from the chair. Nice flat back. Draw that navel into the spine. Feeling that stretch in the hamstrings, and you will notice I am actually in an anterior pelvic tilt. That's where you drop the pelvis downward, lift the tailbone upward. You're pressing the chest through the arms, looking at the floor. Feet are a little bit wider than hip distance here. Breathing into the posture so you get the stretch across the scapula as well as in the hamstrings. Now, if you want to go a little lower, You can go to the base of the chair. Same thing. Or if you would like to go into a downward facing dog. Woo, all that. Heels don't have to be on the floor. If you're going wide enough out, heels may come off. That's okay. You can even bend the knees slightly. And actually, when you bend the knees, you give a stretch in those Achilles, which is a good thing, particularly if you wear stilettos. Or you're like me and you go Latin dancing in Latin dancing shoes. Yeah, you need that. And then walk the feet forward toward the hands. Knees are relaxed, hands on the thighs, and roll through the spine one vertebra at a time, tightening glutes, abdominals, retract the rib cage, lift the sternum, drop the shoulders, and lift the chin. Alrighty, not bad. That is your 5-minute reset with Marjorie. Have a great rest of your day. See you next time.